the main difference between these two projectors is ShowWX Plus puts out 50% more lumens. It's 15 ANSI-lumens against the original ShowWX 10 ANSI-lumens. Right off the bat, I can see on the splash screen that the ShowWX Plus is perceptibly a decent amount brighter. The reds are definitely more bright, yellows somewhat, and the greens are definitely brighter as well. Blues, a little bit brighter, but the most pronounced is probably the reds are the most brighter compared to original ShowWX. So it'll be interesting to see what it translates to in the videos. In terms of aspect ratio or throw ratio, it seems that the new ShowWX Plus is actually a little bit more stretched out, meaning that the width of the image is wider than the height of the image. Both of them are set to the same aspect ratio for widescreen format. I went into the settings and made sure of that because I was a little confused when I first set them up. But both of them are set up in widescreen format, so not sure why with the new ShowWX Plus that the height of the image is, you know, the ratio of the width to the height is greater with ShowWX Plus. So I'm not sure, you know, I haven't looked at the specs. I did. Both of them should be 848 by 480. So I'm not sure why I'm getting that. Again, I did look at the settings. Both of them are set up for widescreen format, so it is what it is. Not sure why that is. So that's why the image on the right, which is ShowWX Plus, appears shorter in terms of height. But anyways, we're filling up. I have two 48-inch diagonal white foam core boards set up here. Image on the left is ShowWX original, filling up most of that surface, and ShowWX Plus on the right filling up again most of that surface. So what I'll do here is actually fire up a couple photos, and then maybe play a little bit of video of probably cars. I'm thinking that seems to be the best comparison from what I've seen in terms of telling difference in detail, difference in colors. So let me fire up some photos first. Again, I'm using an iPod Touch, and I'm splitting the video between the two. So there you go. So there's some just cycling. So Pico Pro's logo, you could tell that the image on the right is whiter, brighter. Again, black and white photo. I'm noticing that Pico Pro's, or I'm sorry, ShowWX Plus is brighter. That was awfully quick. Let me see if I can pause on an image. One second. Go back. No, it's not letting me pause for some reason. Darn iPod, Apple software. So it's cycling through. So I can definitely see on the image on the right is more white. And for this dock photo, definitely the dock is brighter. Not the best representation, but I can't pause the image without Apple kicking me out of the application. So what I'm going to do, let's fire up a video of I guess cars. But again, on the splash screen you can see definitely the image on the right is brighter. We're in a dark area of cars. I'm in the middle of the movie, somewhat toward the beginning, but probably 20 minutes in almost. So the image on the right is a little bit brighter. Now, I'm looking at the LCD, doesn't quite show up in the video. Image on the right is definitely a little bit brighter though. both have the same image quality. In terms of speckle, they look about the same. Speckle, at least for me, really only shows up really when you're projecting white. That's where speckle shows up most notably. Dark images, the contrast is nice. Blacks are black because all three lasers are off. Let me see if I can jump ahead in the video. Something brighter. Okay, so here's a daytime. I'm just looking at the camera to make sure. Let me move it over a little bit. Okay, so we got both in there as much as I can anyways. Move it back just a little. So the image on the right, again, is ShowWX Plus, which does show up. Definitely the reds are noticeably deeper and brighter. Greens are somewhat brighter. The blues, at least when I was looking, are somewhat brighter, but not as noticeable as the reds. The reds are by far the most different than ShowWX original. In that picture right there, for me anyways, you could tell the image on the right is much more red, brighter. Again, not sure how this is showing up in the video. So I'm going to leave it there actually. If I have time, I'm going to do, I did order a lux meter to measure the ANSI lumens of each projector. So if I could get the time, I'm actually going to do each projector, do a quick test to measure the lumen output of each projector to see, relatively speaking, because I'm not sure how accurate a lux meter is going to be at the, under 20 lumens. These things are, these lux meters are, calibrated for 10,000 lux or even 1,000 lux, and we're measuring on the very low end. I mean, it does say you can measure down to 0, but I've done a lot of. I have an engineering background. I've done a lot of things with measurement systems, and when you're on that low end, the accuracy may not be what they advertise. Let's put it that way. But if nothing else, it'll give us a relative reading of the brightness of the ShowWX Plus versus original ShowWX. And hopefully it's somewhat, should be 50% brighter. We'll see what it is, if nothing else. So again, the image on the right, ShowWX Plus versus image on the left, original ShowWX. I'm splitting the feed from an iPod Touch, second generation. Image on the right is, in person, somewhat brighter. Not sure if it's perceived on the video. The colors are definitely, the contrast actually is a little bit better on the image on the right, on the new ShowWX Plus. Not sure if that's because it's a little bit brighter or just because maybe they tweaked the laser, the frequency of the lasers to make it look more true, the colors. Both images are very good. 48, well, I don't know quite 48-inch diagonal, but the foam core boards are 48-inch diagonal. So these are, probably 40-inch diagonal images on that order. Very tolerable in an evening environment to watch a movie. So I'm going to leave it there. I'll post this as an initial look at ShowWX Plus versus ShowWX. Looking forward to some additional testing I'm going to do. Let me know what you guys want to see with the new ShowWX Plus. I did the unboxing. I'm going to post that. Then I'll post this as soon as I can. And as far as I know, this is the world's first unveiling, if you will, of ShowWX Plus in general, and specifically compared to ShowWX Original. So that's pretty exciting for me anyways. So thanks everybody for your support. Had a little bit of difficulty initially getting the ShowWX Plus. Microvision was extremely supportive, and I thank the guys at Microvision. I've talked to a few of them there through emails and whatnot. Very supportive, so I really appreciate you guys' help. So really cool product. I'm excited to have it. So we'll do some more testing and we'll follow up. But even in this video right here, I'll just touch on it real quick. The browns are on the new ShowWX Plus. Were definitely more true brown. The one on the original ShowWX a little more muted colors. So I just think the colors pop a little bit more on ShowWX Plus. Definitely a little bit brighter. And again, not sure if that shows up in the video. And the scan lines, of course, in the video are just an artifact of the fact that it's a scanned laser beam projecting that. You don't see it in person. It's just on the video. I could probably try to match the video with the scan rate of 58 to 60 hertz, but I'm not a camera expert, so I have to apologize for that. But the lines are definitely not there in person. So we'll leave it there. I'm going to format this or edit the video. Probably not much. I'm just going to post it. But happy to be the first person in the world to be doing this. So